Hey, how's everybody doing? Hey, Kaisha, we got you in the house finally. We've been
All righty.
trying to put this together for a while. Everybody want to introduce to you a very amazing female vocalist that we're honored to have here on DJ League Talks. I'm your man, DJ Superjam, and for the next 30 minutes, we're going to be talking with Kaisha.
Yes.
Yeah, so welcome to DJ League Talks. How's it going?
It's going great. It's nice to talk with you.
All right, definitely glad to have you on the show. So yeah, just want to jump right into it. Me and My Girls. This
Yes.
is a nice track. It's a nice track, and I know that our DJs are playing it. It's
Mm-hmm.
one of the songs that we had on our DJ pool. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, can you tell us a little bit of something about that? What inspired you? You know, what was the idea behind it and everything?
That's actually it's a funny story behind that. Around that time, well, I still currently I don't really have girlfriends like that. So I was actually under a management company around the time, and we were just brainstorming on different topics that people would engage more with,
Hmm.
compared to the other music that I've put out. So it was like me and my girls, but I was like, how am I write about me and my girls if I don't even have friends like that? And it was like, it don't matter. It don't matter. You could be singing this for somebody else.
Yeah, exactly.
So, we were just sitting in the studio listening to beats. And that came up and I immediately was like, me and my girls. It was just something I heard in the beat and
Yeah.
it just went from there,
It's good.
honestly.
I love it. I heard it. I've played it. I put it on my radio show before. So you know, we with DJ League, they have, I think it's like 10 or 12 radio stations worldwide, and we're just
Mm-hmm.
continuously collecting more and more radio stations, and we're putting our tracks on there, all our different DJs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So getting a lot of exposure through that. And
Right.
yeah, so I think the song is really cool because it does speak, to a lot of ladies, and that's the whole thing with
Right.
music. With music, it's never about what we're doing and everything. It's about people that are going to listen. You ever listen to a song and then all of a sudden you've heard it 1,000 times, and then something in your life happens, and then it makes sense.
Now it
Then the words
resonates.
just make
Yep.
then it resonates. Yeah, yeah. So how is it making music in Tuscaloosa, Alabama? Tell us a little bit about that.
Uh honestly, I think it's a bit oversaturated. Um, don't get me wrong, like I do love that it's a lot of upcoming artists like me here, but it is kind of oversaturated because it's more popularity based than talent based. So
Mhm.
it's like I'm like crawling to, fit in. But other than that, I think it's a really good music scene here that hasn't been discovered yet.
Yeah.
Um, but overall, I mean, I like it. I enjoy my peers. I try to work with everybody. Everybody that I feel like works meshing
Mhm.
with me because I'm different.
Yeah, yeah,
So, but yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool, honestly.
yeah. Definitely nice. Your tell me like go back. I had read something about that your love for music started in the early years. How was that? Was that that you fell in love with music for so a long time ago? Was it just like listening to stuff, or was it actually singing, or was it what did what came out of that?
Honestly, I feel like it's the feel that I got from it. Music make you feel a way. It don't matter what type of song it is, it's gonna make you feel some type of way. And when, as a child, I listened to a lot of R&B groups back then. It was more groups in like the early 90s, late 90s.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah, like I grew up listening to that. So that made me feel love and I want to sing about love and uh I want other people to feel that when I sing it. So that feeling really helped me with music as far as like how much I'm passionate about it because I feel like I do a lot of other things, but the way music make me feel, that is the start of everything. Like if it make me feel good, I'm going for it. And it grew more as I got into high school. Because of, you know, you have the choirs in high school. We had choir in middle school, but I didn't really take it seriously because I've learned as I grew up, I learned how much they go through as music artists. So
Oh, yeah.
I kind of stepped back from it and tapped into my other talents. But when I got in high school, I joined the choir there, and I learned so much more. I learned so much more about my voice. I didn't really start singing for real till I was in high school. I just used to play around, you know, but more so I'm listening to music rather than I'm trying to make music, if that makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah, yeah. No, definitely. Well, I'm glad you did because I can't wait to hear what's coming in the years from you because
Yes.
it's really amazing stuff. And yeah, hey, you just got to keep pushing. I know there's a lot of people out there, just like in the DJ scene. You know,
Right.
we have millions of DJs now, and you just have to, you know, the talent will get through. You know, people
Right.
will see that and so on. Like speaking of talent, like what are some of your influences of like certain singers that you grew up listening to or certain people that
Mhm.
influence your style?
Oh, let's see. My goodness, there's so many artists, so many R&B artists that inspire me. I would say the first artist would be Aaliyah. Just her style of music, her style in general was everything to me. Um, Jamie Foxx, this might be wild, but Twista, he's a rapper, but I mean, I kind of
Okay.
incorporate into my music as well.
Oh, that's
Uh,
cool.
who else would I say? Oh my goodness, there's so many artists I can't even think right now. I'm trying to think about everybody, but Missy Elliott, uh, oh my goodness, Tweet. Oh my goodness, I could go on and
That's
on and
there's
on.
a lot coming from Timberland's camp. A lot of the so
Yep,
you like the dark beats, you like the
yes,
crazy beats,
different.
not the straight Whitney Houston type of stuff. You want the
Nah,
okay, you want a little
nah,
edgy.
nah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
love that music. Don't get me wrong, but
Oh yeah,
that's
no,
not me.
definitely.
Right.
But like I said, I hear that also. You know, like when I
Yes,
heard the beat, it was like, yeah, something that I've heard like in the early 2000s and so on. That the drums and so on
yes,
is, yeah.
yes,
That's something that's always good for our DJs. Uh,
right,
and yeah, so we put them in mixes and everything, and yeah, just push it out and stuff. Uh,
right.
what type of challenges have you experienced in the music scene? Just what you want to talk about.
I mean, it's
We all have ups
okay.
and downs.
It's okay. I'm an open book. Um, I feel like my hardest challenge so far is I feel like I could have had more opportunities, but the fact that I'm not that type of artist, if you know what I mean, I'm not just trying to get to the top. I actually want to work my way up. It made it harder for me because you know, that's what they look for nowadays.
Mhm.
Somebody that's easy or whatever. What else have I faced? I've dealt with a lot of people that didn't really see the vision, that don't really see the vision still. Um, I get taken for granted a lot. It's really mostly that. Like I've dealt with a lot of different people just trying to work with people, especially here in my city. I try to work with people here first, but that doesn't always happen.
Yeah.
People think differently of you, you know, way more different than you think of yourself. And I feel like people go with their mindset rather than getting to know me as an artist or as a person in general. And they just run with it. So that's probably the hardest part as well, on top of the other stuff.
And good stuff, good things that have happened. Can you describe
Um,
something that
I
really a great time or a night or something?
Uh, I mean, I feel like I like the fact that I can get with all age groups, like kids up to, you know, older adults. Um, I was able to perform at a college. That's something not many people do here in my city. I've met a good bit of people in the industry. Man, honestly, I just appreciate the support. The good about it is the support that I get from it. I get the support from the people that mean well and want well for me. So that's always great to have people like that in your corner.
Definitely. When you're in the studio and you're working on songs, like what's your process? How do you start writing? Do you just get inspired by, like you said earlier, about the beat and so on, or do you come sometimes in there already with something written, or just share a little bit of that with us?
Honestly, it just depends on the song, I guess, or how I'm feeling at the time. But most of the time I am going in, just listening to the beat. I try to, if I go to a professional studio, I try to have everything ready, but I do record at home now. So I'm just sitting down, listening to the beat over and over and over, getting a feel for it. And the beat kind of tells me what to say most of the time. So that's like a hit and miss, because if the beat don't tell me anything, now I gotta go find another beat because this beat wasn't for me, and sometimes they take a while. So
Yeah.
but it's a dope process though.
Sometimes you have to come back, you listen to it again after a while, and then all of a sudden, it starts to work again.
Right. That's right.
Yeah. Let me see. Do you what do you think about how the music business is going right now? Like just in general, like the different styles of music that are out there, and how
Mm.
like hip hop has become super commercial right now. Like it's all over the place. Uh, Different than it was in the 90s. You know, uh, what do you think about all that?
I get so every time someone asks me that, I feel a type of way, because I absolutely dislike how things are going right now. And it's so hard, like it's so hard to break into the industry doing what I do, for artists that's like me, because we're so different from what's going on now. Like what we're doing is so uniform compared to what's going on now. So it makes it harder. And then the TikTok, oh my goodness. Like TikTok is good, but at the same time, I also feel like it does bad, because if your song goes viral on TikTok, all they know is 15 seconds of it. They don't want to hear the rest. So I feel like the way things are going right now is it's not gonna if something don't happen right now, it's not gonna go well in the next 5 years or so.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
just don't see.
I think things are going to have to change at some point, because
Yes.
the market is over flooded. You have like all the different, there's everybody's a producer, and everybody
Mhm.
putting these sounds together, and a lot of the music sounds alike. It sounds the
Yep.
same. You don't hear that difference that you had in like the older music and so on. So, but
Right. Everybody had their own style.
yeah,
You
but
knew
I mean,
who it was.
I think or at least I hope, that things are going to change again. That they will get, because people grow up. There's always you have the next generation, and they get older, and they're like, okay, I'm tired of that now,
Right.
and then the music has to grow up also a bit. So
Right. It
I'm
does.
I'm hopeful for that, and I think that's gonna happen. Anywhere that you would like to go? Any like concerts, or where you would like to perform? Anything on your wish list?
Honestly, and I said this the other day, I don't really have a destination. I feel like that limits us. I just want to go wherever God takes me. And I'm just enjoying it right now. Honestly, wherever I'm going next, that's where I'm gonna be.
Okay.
That's just how it is.
All right. Well, this is cool. Is there anything, any advice you can give to any young singers that are coming out? Yeah, just some positive things, something that can help, or something that's helped you.
Man, I would just say always stay true to yourself. Don't allow anyone, like if they're coming in to help you, let them do that, but don't allow them to direct your career because you know what you want to do. And once you allow that, that deters you, you know, from doing what you're destined to do, what you plan to do, or whatever, what you decided to do. Then you come in and let them alter that. Don't allow that, because once you do that, it's like you're up 10 and you step back 5, you know.
Yeah.
Just stay true to yourself. Don't procrastinate, because that's a big thing that I'm dealing with right now. Be intentional. Keep God first, always. And just never stop. That's all I can say, honestly.
Sound advice.
It's not much.
That's good advice.
Yeah.
What can we expect from you in the future in music? Are you working on any projects or any songs? What's next from Kaisha?
Yeah, so right now I am working on a lot of music so that when I do release, it's going to be constant, more constant than it's been, because I've been releasing like every year, every 2 years, which is that's not enough. So I'm working on that. I'm also doing photo shoots just to have more content out there when it's time for that. Working on my stage presence, vocals, trying to get with the stage coach to help me with that. But for now, like I said, I'm just enjoying it. Really just working on the back end so that when I'm ready to come back out there, I'll stay out there like I should.
That's
I have more coming to y'all, you know, rather than that one song.
yeah. No, well, we're waiting. We're waiting. We can't wait to have the next one on there. Can you tell us anything about your experiences with DJ League? Like,
It's been great. It's
yeah.
been great. The support is crazy. Honestly, I don't even know. I can't even remember how I even came about you guys, but I'm so thankful I did, because I've created a connection that I feel like was God-given, and I don't want to lose that. I appreciate you guys, really.
And we appreciate you. So
Yes.
definitely, before we go, is there anything special that you want to say to anybody, or you want to shout out anybody? Because you'll have a copy of this and you'll be posting this. But that's the whole thing
Okay.
right now is just keep pushing that content out there, because I'm learning about that too, of
Mhm.
how much content needs to be out there and what interests people nowadays. And it is these 15
Right.
seconds, you know, of cool stuff to look at as they're scrolling through. But
Mhm.
that's just how it is right now, you know, and yeah, we got to embrace that time, you know,
That's
and deal
right.
with what we have right now, you know.
That's right.
So yeah, so any closing words or anything you want to say? Like, you want to shout out anybody?
Well, I want to shout you out first because, you know, I appreciate this moment right here. I haven't done an interview in probably 2 years, so it's nice to start it off with you guys, you
Okay.
know. So shout out to the DJ League, DJ Superjam. I want to shout out to my mom for constantly motivating me. Shout out to my stylist, Sarah Neely, because she's been keeping me together lately.
All right.
And I want to just shout out to my family and my supporters. I really appreciate what y'all do for me. Even if it's just congratulations, you know, I appreciate that. Anything counts. But yeah, that's all I have. That is
All
all I
right.
have.
Hey, but that's enough. That was a great interview, and thank you for spending some time with us today. Looking forward to hearing your next music, and yeah, just keep at it, because
Thank you.
I know great things are coming from you, Keisha.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
All right then. So this has been DJ League Talks, and we've been with Keisha today, coming all the way from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, out here
Yes.
in Germany,
Overtime.
and
Yes.
we're connecting. So uh, be on the lookout for the next things that are coming out, and DJ League will definitely be pumping it. We'll be pushing it out there, and yeah, just looking
Thank
forward
you
to
so
the next
much.
thing.
I'll see you next time, okay?
All right, Keisha, take care.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, you too.